Hello everyone and welcome to this 30-minute bodyweight low impact workout. Now the great thing about a low impact is it's better for your knees. This is a slightly slower tempo we're doing today, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Now we're working on 40 seconds of exercise, 20 seconds of rest. I will demonstrate each exercise during the rest period. We repeat each exercise once before we move on to the next exercise. I'm going to start my timer and we'll get going. Now, 20 seconds before we start, that's a 20-second timer. Our first exercise we're going to do is a walkout. Now when you're doing your walkout, fold yourself down, touch your toes, walk yourself out, squeeze your glutes, push your hips up nice and high and come back up again. So we're going to do that exercise twice. We've got about 5 seconds before we start. Get yourself set and away we go. Fold down, touch your toes, walk yourself out, squeeze your glutes and push those hips back up again. Straight back down. Make sure you're breathing. This is just designed just to get that heart rate up a little bit. Up. Just nice and slow and steady. Now, if you need to, what you can do is you can kind of squat down, walk yourself out, come in and then stand up nice and tall. Keep it moving. Pushing the hips up. Let's get down. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we've got 20 seconds, then we're going to repeat that once more. So there are a couple of regressions you can do. So you just said you can squat yourself down, get yourself nice and low, walk yourself out, or you can keep your hips up nice and high. It's entirely up to you. Are we ready? And off we go. Down, touch the toes. Walk it out, push those hips up, and back down again. Should steadily raise that heart rate. Just keep it in a nice steady tempo. Try and just keep your body moving. Should help warm up those shoulders. Get the legs warm. Blood flowing through the whole body. Last one. And rest. Okay, so our next one, we're going to go into squats. You rest for 20 seconds. Feet shoulder width apart. Make sure you're externally rotating your knees. So we don't want the knees dropping in. You push those knees out. Keep your chest up nice and high. Come up and squeeze your glutes at the top. We've got about 5 seconds. Head up. Let's go. Down. Up. Now, you're wondering what you might want to do with your hands. Easiest thing for me is I just place my hands out in front of me. So I'm reaching out. Or you can leave them by your side. Or if you want to challenge, you can do, they call them prisons. Prison squats. Hands up above your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Just work on the depth, okay? Try and keep your chest up as much as you can. Keep that neutral spine, core tight. Pushing the knees out. And try and get those hips down as low as you can for your body. Now, and rest. So we're going to repeat those again. So just with your back position, just try not to let your back fold. Try and push your hips back. Sitting, keep the chest up nice and high. 5 seconds. And away we go. Down. Think about the position on your feet. You want your weight evenly distributed through your feet, so try not to come up onto your toes, and also try not to go too far the other way so that you're going to lose your balance. Weight nicely evenly distributed. Down, pushing those knees out. Get that squeeze on the glutes. Couple more, last one, and rest. So we're going to go into a side plank next. So you've got your options on this one. So option number 1, elbow onto your knees. Option number 2 is up on your toes or your side of your foot. Just get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're just pushing those hips forward, hips up nice and high. You're still getting a really good work on your obliques and your QL, and your core through here. Shoulder will be working to keep you stable, head up. So you've obviously got this, and you've got the option to go on the side of your foot, whatever you feel more comfortable with, whatever your ability is. It's great to add a low impact to your workouts. Just gives your joints a bit of a break if you're used to jumping around. Okay, so we're going to spin ourselves around. We're going to go to the other side. Same idea. Make sure that your shoulder is on top of the elbow. Get yourself set. And up we come, up. Push those hips up nice and high. Engage. Keep this tight. Work on keeping your core nice and tight. Head is up. Shoulder blades are squeezed together. Just keep and hold this position. You can focus on your breathing. Last few seconds. Beautiful. Back round we come. Now, guys, if you're feeling strong, let's try it on our toes this round, okay? So, I keep saying toes, it's not really toes, it's the side of your foot. On the side of your foot, on the elbow, head up, make sure you pull the shoulder away from the ears, so we're not up here. Off we go, up. So just holding this position strong. It's a little more intense, holding up in this position, but if you're holding right on your knees, you should still really feel it. The idea is you're pushing those hips up nice and high, squeeze the shoulder blades together, make sure the shoulder is away from the ears. We're just breathing deep. And down we come. That's it, we're going to go to the other side now. That's it, we keep 5. Chest up and off we go. Up, come up, hold, squeeze your glutes, hold this position. Good little tip is to squeeze your glutes when you're in a side plank position, just to make sure that your hips are in a good position. You're not pushing your butt backwards. You're keeping that nice straight alignment, and you're holding strong. Okay, well done. So let's come up. We're going to go into a split squat runners. So you kind of come down into a half lunge, and we're going to kind of run on the spot. We're going to use our arms and our shoulders to keep that tempo nice and high. So the lower you go, the more challenging this is. Off we go. So up, up. I mean, they call it runners, but you could call it punching, call it uppercuts in boxing if you like. It's a nice bit of shoulder work, leg work, core work, keeping yourself nice and stable. Breathing, heart rate's elevating now. Keep yourself nice and still. Last couple, well done. Yeah, get to the legs a little bit there too, huh? Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. So this time, if your right foot was in the front, place your left foot in front now. So we do one side then the other. This is a unilateral round, like the side planks. Off we go. That's it. Now take a little look down at your knee. If your knee's dropped in, just pop that back out. Make sure it's just on the outside of the foot slightly. Weights evenly distributed on that front foot. And you're on the balls of the back foot, heels raised up. That's it. That's it, well done. We'll do one more on each side. Get those legs working a little bit. Feel the strength in those quads. Okay. Right, let's go back to that right side. 3, 2, 1, let's go down. And let's move. You can go a little bit faster. Let's up that tempo on this round. That's it, keep that tempo high. Let's keep pushing. Close to hitting my plant here. Last couple of seconds. And done, well done. Legs a bit of a shake. Let's get ready for the other side. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah. Starting to feel the blood flow through the shoulders now. Really working that. This is a great way to get the heart rate up without any impact, you know? No bouncing around and jumping, no explosive movements, just fast pace with those arms. Keep moving, last few seconds. Done. Okay, so we're gonna go down into push-ups. So, kneeling push-ups. Quick rules with the push-ups. Take your hips with you. Make sure your shoulders go past your elbow height. So what I don't want you to do is here and then poke your head down. Let's get that chest down to the floor, taking your hips with you. Are you ready? Let's do this. So zip up, engage your glutes, chest down, and up. Now, if you're not able to go all the way down, if you can only get to there and poke your head, don't settle for that. What I want you to do is to slowly lower yourself down, pause just before you touch the floor, and then relax. Bring yourself back up, and let's go again. Slowly lean over your hands, pause just before you touch the floor, relax, and back up you come. That's a great way to progress to a full kneeling push-up. Down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and rest. So we're going to do another round of that one. Some really good little tips there just to help you. Just to help, if you're at the start of your journey, of this fitness journey, just learn to start at the bottom and progress your way up. Build yourself back up again. Are you ready? Off we go. So we come down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you come down. Make sure the shoulders aren't up by your ears here. We've got to pull away. Think about head tall. Lean over the hands. So we're going over the hands. You don't want your elbows flaring outwards either. We want to make sure it's kind of like a 45-degree angle. If you think about this here, 45 degrees. Pushing those lats, the sides of your back here, they really help to give you stability as you go down. Chest to push back up again. Driving up, down, up, and up we come. So we are going into same side lunge. So when we're doing the same side lunge, right leg goes forward, keep your chest up nice and high. We're going to stick to the same leg. Come up, try not to move this back leg. We want to keep that nice and steady. You ready? Off we go. So step forward, push back up. Same side, push. You'll notice I'm pushing off of my heel more so than my toe. A lot of people tend to do this and they tend to raise their heel off the floor. We want to try and keep that foot planted on the floor, drive up evenly. Watch the knee position. It's kind of just on the outside. A lot of people tend to do this when they lunge. That bottom knee will drop in as well. We don't want that. We want to keep that strength in the leg to push yourself back up again. Well done, okay. So we shake that off. We're going to go with the other leg. So just have a look at those little pointers there. If you need to, you can do a static lunge, which means you just kind of go up and down. Ready? Let's go. Down. Wrong leg. Okay. So push it out, drive back up again. Down, up. The chest has to remain up. Keep the chest up nice and high as you're pushing up. Drive it out. As you come up, push. Last few seconds. Up. And rest. Very good. Go back to the other leg. Right leg forward. Keeping the chest up. And your back knee. Try and think about getting that back knee as close to the floor as you can. I touch the floor, but you don't need to. Okay, we ready? And off we go. Down. So just a little tap. Just a little tap and back up again. Down. Push. So I kind of step, and then once I've stepped, I tend to kind of drop downwards rather than keeping myself going forward. It's definitely a preferred lunge. Here we keep working. Last few seconds. And rest. Gonna go to that left leg forward. Get those quads working hard. Try and get those glutes involved as well. Give them a squeeze at the top. Are we ready? Let's do it. Down. Up. So we spoke about the knees. Foot position is important as well. We don't want to come across your body so you lose that balance there. Keep yourself nicely aligned. That foot kind of stays the same distance every time. You know, it's kind of about 8 inches apart, and you keep that nice and true and straight. We got about just under 10 seconds. Chest is up. Last one, down and rest. So next up we're going to do toe touches. So you've got your options on this one as well. You come up, touch your toes if you can, keeping your legs straight. Perhaps start with your shin and see if you can work your way down to your toes. We're going to alternate on this one. Are we ready? Off we go. So left hand comes across to the right toe. Hip come back down again, then we change across to the other side. If you can't quite, touch your shin. The key on this one is make sure that you're over your hands. If your hands are too far away, you're going to struggle to get the distance across or make up the distance. If you've got really good mobility, you can really get it across and you can almost try and touch your heel. I'm not quite there. One side I'm better than the other. Hips come up. Okay, and rest. I'm going to do a second round of that one. Great for your posterior chain mobility. So all around your lower back, glutes a little bit too, but your hamstrings and calves, if they're tight, this is brilliant. Great for shoulder mobility too. Are we ready? Off we go. So if you're a little tight in your shoulders, at this point here, you're trying to push that shoulder
down towards the floor to really kind of reach across and allow your head to come down and touch that toe. Up. Reaching across, touch it, touch. Remember, you've got the options if you need to. Just touch your shin. But try and remember to bring those hips down every time. And rest it down, well done. Okay, so we're going to go into lateral lunges now. When you're doing a lateral lunge, keep the leg you're leaving behind nice and straight. Push yourself back up again. Keep your chest up high, try and get your hips down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really open up those hips. Try and push that knee out. Don't let the knee drop in. Push that knee out nice and hard. And you'll really feel the inside of your thigh, they're called your adductors. You'll feel them working hard. Keep that chest up. Push, driving up. Don't be afraid to allow that knee to go over the toe as you come down into that position. Everyone's makeup in their hips is different, and rest. So some people have got like shorter hips, they can't allow that movement. You just go to as far as you can and just keep progressing little by little if you can. Right, we're going to go the other side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down. That's it. Like I say, you will probably find one side easier than the other, depending on strength, flexibility, mobility, and dominance. You know, we're all dominant on one side. I'm a lefty, so I'm much stronger with things on my left, but they do tend to be a little tighter. So I can feel this one a lot more on my left side. And rest. One more on each side of this one. Okay. Definitely get a bit of work on here. Are we ready? And off we go. Down. Down. Drive those hips back. Come up, squeeze the glutes. Focus on that leg you're leaving behind. Make sure it stays nice and straight. And you power through, you push hard with your opposite leg to drive yourself back up to your original position. Okay. Other side. Last one, then we're going into some core work. We get ourselves set. Grab some water if you need to. And 3, 2, 1, off we go. Down. Leg you're leaving behind. That's it. Drive it up. Big push. Down. That's it. Keep pushing it. Keep working with me. You keep moving. Big strength to drive yourself back up again. Last few seconds, one more. And rest. So, guys, we are going into a plank next. Now, options with your plank. Knees. This is your first option. If you're on your knees, zip your pelvis up, lean forward, hold this position, okay? Off we go. So, this is your first option. If you are particularly strong, and this isn't your kind of first few weeks of training, come up onto your toes. There's not much difference between here, holding this position, and here. Just try and lean over your elbows as much as you can. Keep your head still, keep your head strong, and just hold this position. Focus on your breathing. Deep breaths. Engage those glutes. Don't let your back arch, okay? You've got to zip up, holding strong. So I talk about zipping up a lot. It's from your pelvis. Pelvis down, pelvis up. Zip it up. Keep this tight through here. Abs are switched on. Really important. So many exercises you need to do that. It's such a really important thing to learn. Are we ready? Off we go. That's it. Second round of this. We're going to finish up with a couple of starfish sit-ups. Holding strong. Remember, you've got that option on your toes, on your knees, if you need to. Just a few deep breaths. Slow and steady. We've got about 10 seconds to go. And rest. Well done. Now, our last one is a unilateral. We've got options here. So, we're going to come onto one elbow. So, what I want you to do is come onto your elbow onto the side here. And the option is to come up and reach here, or bring the leg up. Let's go. So, come up, touch the toe, back down again. Option 2 is to come up, touch your knee. Option 3 is just to come up and try and get yourself, use your ab strength to pull yourself up and back down again. Now, obviously, if you can, bring your foot up, touch, back down again. This is an intense ab exercise. It really works everything because we've got that rotation, you see. We're twisting. Real key to this. Up, touch, and rest. We're going to go to the other side. We'll do one more on each side. You've got your options on this one. If you started with the first one, have a go at the second one. See if you can bend that knee and just bring that knee in. Obviously the straight leg is the toughest. Right, here we go, other side. Off we go. So up, remember that's your toughest one. Second one, bring the knee in. Third option is just to come up and then control down. Come up and control back down again. All really tough actually. You can really feel them working on each of them. Up, up. Starfish sit-ups. Tough one to do these are. Up. And rest it. One more on each side. Still with me? Well done, great work. These are great, these low impact ones are really good just to get yourself going. You know, get yourself moving. It's so important, keep moving. That's what I always say, keep moving. Are we ready? And off we go. So we've got our toe, we've got our knee, and we've got our elbow. So you just bring yourself up, up, up. That's it. Keep working. Oh yeah, these work hard. These are tough ones. It's great having that elbow just to lean onto. So it helps give you that stability to come all the way up, all the way down and rest. One more to go. One more. Stay with me now. Stay with me to the end. We got this. Right. Get yourself set. And off we go. Up. Really push it now. This is the last 40 seconds of the day. Up. Up. That's it, a nice like reach. We stretch out your abs at the bottom. Touch it. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep finishing. Finishing strong. Keep it going and rest. Well done.
Great work. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me. Well done, everyone. Like I said, this is a really good low impact. It's a lower intensity, lower tempo, but it's still really challenging. You get out of it what you put in. So well done for finishing it. Thanks so much for joining me. And don't forget to check out some of my other videos as well. If you found this one a little slower, I've got a lot of high intensity ones for you to go and check out. Have a great day. Thanks.